Welcome back, everyone, to Vale of the Pine, where I am here in Mossford, and I am bringing the sword back to Manildir to find out what he thinks about it.
You recovered the Uruk blade from Tegwin before he hurt himself? Very well done.
I remember being Tegwin's age and dreaming only of adventure and of excitement. I wasn't so very different from young Tegwin when I was a boy growing up in the angle of Mythathil, where my people dwell. I don't judge him harshly for taking the sword, and I hope that you'll not either. His parents busied themselves with the work of fortifying Mosford's defenses, and I dare say they remain unaware of the boy's mischief. I'll not tell them if you don't, Pineleaf. All right, and looks like I get a spear and a javelin. I presume that depends on your class.
I have been away from the land that was my home for many years now.
Let's see, it looks like about double the damage of the previous weapons. I think that's an upgrade. I've been away from the land that was my home for many years now. I was once of the Dunedain, my friend, the Rangers of the North, and one of their several charges was to safeguard these lands and their people from harm. Their other duties, well, they are likely as far away as they have always been, and not my concern any longer. I'll not speak of them today. But a peaceful village has been attacked, and some of its people are slain. Will you help me replenish my supplies of the healing herb called Kingsfoil, and defeat any of the creatures nearby that may threaten Mossward? You'll know Kingsfoil by a sweet smell and the feel of its leaves. Look for it on the rolling hills to the east of the village. Alright, so that is to collect some Kingsfoil. This is a level 4 quest, which I guess would be doable. Oh, what's that sound? Is that thunder? So what does she need?
Mossford is a quiet town. It has always been a quiet town.
I want you to understand something. Something that may be hard to believe given the events last night. Mouseford is a quiet town. It's always been. Winters can be hard if we don't fill the storehouse with sufficient food, but it has been many years since the folk of Mossford have failed in their preparations. Mostly, we've had to worry about the wolves of Hallington's growing ever bold and straying too near the walls. But the Uruks, loose in Swanfleet, have changed all of that. What will we do if another war captain like Mathram brings a band to Mossward? Could they remain hidden from our watchtowers until they were nearly upon us, as they did before? Beyond the Hallingtons to the southeast, a hill rises above the plain. Can I ask you to go into the hill and look out into the distance? You may not see anything, but even that would be good for me to know. All right, fine. I'll keep an eye out to the hill. Let's see. Anything else I want to take that's in that direction? What does she want?
Would you do something for me?
Excuse me, could I bother you to help me make some deliveries? More of us are volunteering for shifts up in the watchtowers. The folks forget to pack lunch. Would you mind bringing them sandwiches to them? And a canteen, alright. Well, it says level 5, but seems to be a straightforward enough quest. I mean, if I get killed going up a watchtower, I'm in a lot of trouble. Don't worry, I can manage that sometime. How about... here is the first watchtower. Up here. Ooh, lunch!
How can I be of service?
and that's wonderful. Until my tummy was beginning to growl like an angry cat, I volunteered to take the noon to sundown shift, thinking, oh well, I'll just have a big lunch and look forward to a large supper. I won't need a snack. But let me tell you, standing around for hours with nothing to look at but grass has a strange way of building up an appetite. Oh, but don't let me keep you with my blabbering. Off with you now, and tell the baker that she's lovely and thoughtful. Thanks to both of you. You're welcome. Okay, that's one. So let's take care of this one. Hello there.
Greetings, friend.
Ooh, mutton! Ooh, I love mutton. Mutton, like a button. Oh, you're still here. You didn't hear me singing a song about mutton, did you? I'm not used to standing around here doing nothing all day. I sing about little things. I keep my mind occupied. Please don't tell anyone. Okay. And here we are. To the third watchtower.
How can I be of service?
A lunch delivery? For the new folk who forget to bring food and drink? Well, an experienced watcher like myself remembers to bring her on. And she looks at the satchel at her lip. Unless, of course, is that chicken, mushrooms, and onion? With rosemary? Give me it! I think his is level 5, right?
Might I take a moment of your time?
No, I'm not fooling with level 5 wargs at the moment. Alright, and what about you?
What can I do for you?
Gordon takes a long swig from the canteen before speaking. I packed salted pork for food. I forgot to bring anything to drink, and it wouldn't do for me to leave my post to fetch something. Thank you for the water, friend, and pass my thanks to the baker, too. There we go. Now, let's see what the baker says. Delivery is complete.
What can I do for you?
Thanks for helping out. These are hard times for Mossward, but if we support each other, we'll get through, right? Yes, I guess you're right. There we go. Deed bestowed. Tales of Swanfleet. 1 of 10. Well, 1 down. 9 more to go. Looks like there's another hobbit in town.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Well, that is more than enough excitement for a day, I think. I don't recall seeing you around Mossford, Traveler, although I imagine it would have been hard for me to see anything at all while I was hiding in one of those fine folks' cabinets during the raid. I hear that you helped out put the end to the oversized goblins, so, and I must thank you for that. What'd you say your name was? Pine Leaf Needles? I am Fridolin Took. Pine Leaf, a curious name for a most curious hobbit. Why, you bear a striking resemblance to old Banderbrush Took, the Bulwerer, as we Tooks call him. Yes, very alike indeed. Well, at least where height is concerned. Mind you be me one of his long-lost cousins? What? No? Perhaps you're the North Tooks then. Well, frankly, I'm not too sure what a Bulwer, North Took, or anything like that is. I hail from the other side of the mountains. Yes, that is all well and good, but you might still be a Took of some sort. Ha! I jest, of course. Even if you are not a took, I say that you're a cousin of mine, and it would be terribly rude of me not to invite you to visit the Shire. Oh, you'll need to follow the road up to Breetown, and then you'll want to head west. Oh, once you cross the Brandywine River, you'll be in the Shire. But first, you'll want to stop by Mickle Delving and talk to the mayor. Old Will Wilfoot, he'll want to give you a proper introduction. Oh, and if any of the bounders give you any trouble, just tell them that Fridolin invited you for tea. Right. Well, I will keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, I've got closer places to go. Ooh. Hello there.
Could I speak with you a moment?
These poor creatures are still recovering from the shock of what happened the other day. Oh, we all are. They could use a little attention, but alas, I can't pet all of the animals at once. But such attention often helps to calm their nerves. Alright, sorry, I will see if I could find some nervous animals. Like, here is a nervous chicken. No, it's a anxious chicken. There we go. The chicken seems to be less anxious, but no less anxious, but I tried my best. All right. What about the nervous goat? The nervous goat seems slightly less nervous. Okay, well, that's good. Well, there's supposed to be a perturbed cow. This cow looks perturbed. There we go. The cow is now only slightly perturbed instead of fully perturbed. Good to know.
What can I do for you?
Wasn't that lovely? They seem more at ease already. I find that taking care of the critters is just as soothing for the critters as it is for the caretaker. Wouldn't you agree? Next, I would like some help in cleaning. I'm sorry, I have some scouting I need to do. Now, I need to find some king's foil. Oh, well, at least it isn't far away. Oh, there seems to be plenty of it in the area. All right. Then no trouble whatsoever. And I'm also needing to defeat beasts in Mossward. So let's see if we can find some beasts. I wonder if it's allowed to. Is it permitted to kill a boar in this game? I know. Yes, I really kid on that one, that's for sure. Okay, level 4 boar. I guess this is reasonable enough. Yeah, that's good. I figured I could take care of these. Oh, level 6 boar. This one's tougher. Oh, okay. Wondering what the light was there for a month. Leveled! Amazing how quickly you level when you're only, well, now level 4. I suppose I should look at my trait trees and all that stuff to see how that is. I have to remember, how long do I go before I start to get some gambits that are more than too long? Well, I suppose that if they are that if the gambits, let's see, which are, yeah. There you go. I can't remember whether the boars are aggressive enough to worry about here. Yeah, obviously it's still too long because that's the maximum that shows up on the bar right now. I think I don't start getting 3 long gambits until that thing shows up like that. I've forgotten about that little detail when you are a new warden. Here's your king's foil.
Mossward is not the only village in Swanfleet. The stable master can help you check on the others.
Thank you for the king's foil and for helping dissuade some of the more aggressive creatures from straying too near the village. Against such beasts, Ellery and Bevan and the other of the guards are more than a match, but against Uruks I fear that they will be outclassed. My question now is whether Mathrak's band was alone, or if there are others of this kind waiting for the next chance to strike. Mossford isn't the only village in Swanfleet, Pineleaf. Can I ask you to check out in the stores who live nearby? Visit the stable master here in the village for a quick means to traveling to the village of Clager in Storvales. They should be told what happened in Mossford and guard themselves against the possible attack. The stable master is to the southwest and provides efficient travel options for reaching distant lands. Now, I'll have other things I want to take care of here before I head over to the Storvales. And I'm level 4. I guess I could start taking these quests. The Wolves' King's Foil.
Could I speak with you a moment?
This King's Foil herb works wonders. I'm grateful that Menelder shared his knowledge with us, though I wish that he didn't wait until the crisis to do so. In any case, we need more if we hope to continue treating the injuries with such efficacy. Now that I know what it looks like, I realize the King's Foil grows aplenty in the Howling Stones to the southeast. I'd be grateful if you could gather more of it. Just watch out for the wolves. I hear that they're ill-tempered as of late. Wonderful. Ill-tempered wolves. Probably because I went around slaughtering some of them earlier. And now I can finally take this quest.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Look out there, friend. The ruins to the east have long been the home of a pack of wolves. They have always been content to leave us alone, and we were all too happy to return the favor. Something seems to have upset the unspoken pact. The wolves have grown aggressive. I dared to venture close to the ruins and eyed a great beast known as a warg amongst their number. I didn't think it was real at first. Wargs are monsters we tell the children about to get them to behave. We have our hands full with rebuilding Mossward and recovering from the attack. We lack the strength to fight this beast, but if you were to slay the warg, you would spare both of ourselves and the wolves from needless conflict. Okie dokie. Very well. Here we are at the Howling Stones, or at least getting close to them. Perils of Swanfleet. The Howling Stones. A wandering plains wolf. Oh. Crippled. Ah. Well, I didn't even recover from the first one. Oh, these wolves mean business. Okay. Oh, I'll really be happy when I get first aid, so I could just get rid of that. But this is a 10 seconds before it goes away. Not that a wolf wouldn't reapply it just as soon as I engage one. They really love scratching your legs. I don't think I really need to kill these. Let's see, what all do I have to kill? I need to collect King's Foil, and they'll be inside, and defeat the Warg. There's no requirement to actually kill wolves, except, of course, for those that go and jump me as soon as I try to... Oh! There's some King's Foil out here. I need 6 more of these. Let me check out here before I... Ah, here's some. And plenty of wolves. Too many wolves. And apparently 1 warg. 1 warg is fitting of the definition of too many, though. Let's see. It here. Now, I need to find signs of this. I really don't want to be fighting 2 at a time at the moment, do I? Very ripe. What, that means it can be smelled for miles away or something? A treasure cache. You can interact with those things when you're level 4. It's not like one of those old treasure caches, which when they start putting in treasure caches, and start them putting them in Eridor later on, and they all still needed the level, what, 95 or something? Oh, no, this still is... Oh, you need to be level 5 for it. Well, I think by the time I'm out of this place, I should be level 5, right? So, no, I'm not high enough level, but I'm only 1 level away from it, instead of 90 levels away from it, as I would be for some of the first ones that they added. I mean, even the ones that they added in lower level zones. Alright, well, it is very hard to beat this. Alright, you only have 2 builders to a gambit. Ooh, King's Foil. Actually, oh, that's right. I need to... Oh, okay. See, that's the work print, so I need to trigger it properly. Hey, do you know the right trigger point? I really need to improve some of these trigger points in this game. Yeah. Let's see. Ah, the Warg isn't here. Oh, you have to go near to these 2. I was trying to avoid fighting 2 wolves at the same time. I guess they figure if you can't handle 2 wolves at the same time, you shouldn't go around tackling a Warg. I guess that's fair enough. Okay, now I guess I should just try to bring them to all the way to these tracks continue south into the Howling Stones. All right. Along this way. Hello. We couldn't just have a pact here? I guess not. Actually, I'm trying to think. Do I have Enmity of the Wolves for this character? Yeah, I think River Hobbits have that one. The trail ends at a grisly scene. Perhaps the deer's body holds clues to the Warg's whereabouts. Alright, a freshly killed deer. And it looks like this Warg wants to defend its meal. Oh! I forgot that this was a level 9 Warg. I was wondering what was so tough about a level 5 Warg. It's not a level 5 Warg, it's a level 5 quest. Oh. Ow, ouch. This isn't good. Where's the... Oh. Thank you. Alright, I was trying to see if I could quickly find a potion of morale that I got when I... Oh, there it is, way, way, way at the bottom right. Okay. I would not have found that in time. Thankfully, so who was that who just saved me? Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. Now, let's get out of this place. I always forget that that is a level 9 war. I keep on thinking, oh, it's a level 5 quest. So therefore, it'll be a level 5 warg. No, it's a level 9 warg. No wonder a lot of people get killed by that thing. Huh. There's something about wargs in this game where they are the nemesis of... Completed the wary. Barely! Only because I'm more like the lucky. Alright, well, level 5 now. Oh, that's right. I wasn't planning on going after that work until I got to level... Well, that's the thing. That's why I didn't want to take the quest until I was level 5. And then I forgot the reason for it. Oh, that almost cost me there. That's right, because for some reason I'm able to handle that work a lot better when I'm level 5 than when I am level 4. A major change there. And that was a reminder of why. Okay. Now. Where is the hill in question? Oh, this way. It is up on this little bit of a rise here. I guess you do want to look at the highest ground in the area. This seems to be the hill that Ellery described. Okie dokie. From the vantage point, the basin through which the ruins of old runs the old south road seems to be mostly quiet. Mostly quiet. Well, except for a few wolves, a warg, and maybe a boar or 3. Let's get back to town before I get killed. Did I forget to talk to this guard on the way out?
The raid on Mosswood by that band of Uruks has left our defenses in a terrible state, friend.
If it wouldn't be too much trouble, could I ask you to collect fallen branches from the bases of the trees outside the town? With them, we will be able to patch the holes in the outer palisade and replace some of the wood burned during the attack. I know that doesn't sound a very important task, but it would truly be a big help to us. With so many good folk injured and slain during the raid, Ellery thinks that we should focus on the small things that we can do something about. I suppose I do see your point. Alright, fine. Well, I will look at that in a moment. Let's see. Oh, yes. With the help of Evelyn, I was able to take care of that warg.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad to see that you returned safely and victorious. With any luck, the wolves will return to their usual selves before too long, though it may take some time. There's something foul in the air, and I fear that our troubles are not entirely over. Still, I think the people of Mosswood can breathe a bit easier, in no small thanks to your heroics. And Evelyn's. Now, let's see. What do we have here? Now, something I think might also be amiss, and that is because... No, not that. Oh, we have... Oh, no wonder. I think I've been playing the other game too much. Alright, now, let's see. We've got... Yeah, let's actually spend my points so that I can work it. The best efficacy. Hello.
All appears quiet? That is good, but I will not relax my guard.
There are more locations to scout, for there are several places in which Uruks or others of their ilk might approach. Right, okay.
You know the road that passes through Swanfleet, of course.
Yes, of course you know the road. It begins on the side of the old city of Tharfat and runs east past the Wadewater until it reaches Enidwythe. There are not as many travelers along as there once were, but Mossford is still a sheltered place for the rest for those who come down this way. Might it also serve as a feed the orcs and other orc kind of their raids? Will you follow the track that runs from the north gate of Mossford until it meets to the road? Oh, once there, I would appreciate if you take a look as you did before. You should be able to see both east and west in the distance. All right, fine. I will go down and look at that road. But I think we should save that for the next episode of Vale of the Pine.